Good, everybody. This is Lone Eagle 112358. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it so very, very, very much. I really do. Alright, so let's get right into Canyonland here, shall we? Oh, I better put on my markings. Now, I'm I'm spanking brand new at this whole area, so we're going to be covering half of the things that I have marked off in here right now in this video, and the other half for the live stream. Let me see, what am I doing here? There we go. So this is Canyonlands. I'm so excited to start the series with you guys. Let's see, I got other markings here I want to turn on. I'm going to turn on some petroglyphs as well, and arches. Now I've been going, you can see everything I've marked off here. For the last 3 weeks that I've spent scanning this place. Look, I'll broaden the view here. All of these are arches that I have found so far. You can see how heavily congested they are here. We'll be covering that later in the next video, so stay tuned for that. So let's get right into this. Now, Canyonlands is the national park that houses Upheaval Dome, and that's right here. And I will be covering this in a live stream. It's too big of a topic to cover right now because there's so much to show, and I honestly believe that there's just too much to show right now. So I'm gonna keep this video limited to 30 minutes to 45 minutes, and I don't mean to limit it because it's just too much, or just so much to talk about, but that's what the live streams are for. We gotta spread the love, alright? So let's get right into this. What are we gonna start with first? So like I said, we'll save Upheaval Dome. I've got 9 points here that I'm gonna share with everybody, and we're gonna do 5 today. So let's start with Needles. Let's start with the Needles district. Check this area out. Okay. Now I urge you to download Google Earth because I am going to be going through this in a hastily fashion, not too fast. Like, of course, we're going to examine this, but I'll just go through this now right here like this. But I urge you to download it and search for yourself and hit me up with whatever you find. Hit us all up because I'm definitely going to be reading all the comments. And that's the other thing. For all these videos that are coming up, I'm reading the comments and I'm bringing them up in the live stream. I'm gonna say your name. If you want to remain anonymous, just let me know. But yeah, we're gonna do this together. So as I speak, just take a look first at the area, okay? Now, here, there we go. Let's do that. It's just incredible. Look at the colors. Like, we're gonna look at some photos, some 360 dynamic pictures. I forget what those are called again, but they're really cool. But look at this. Okay, I have so much to say. I don't even know where to start. This is brand new. But look at it. Look at the structures from above. Okay. I mean, it's just... and it ends and then starts again, and ends and starts again, but it's got a pattern. Do you see that? It's got a really cool pattern. It's flowing. It's flowing like two things that it reminds me of, and that's water and electricity. When I first saw this, look at this. I was like, wow, that looks like electricity. So when I've always looked at the Grand Canyon, where is it? I'm upside down here. I'm a little lost here. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Here's the Grand Canyon right here. Okay. I would look at the same thing in the Grand Canyon and just be just as memorized and astonished. But the difference with the Grand Canyon is that it's segregated. It's within itself. Like, all the structures is within the canyon part. Like, all these extensions, all these arms. So it was easy to say and hard to deny that a river carved this, the Colorado River. You know, because it's been said that this used to be all ocean, and as it rose, it came through here, you know. I believe it's a combination of things, and but when I look at the Grand Canyon, I used to look at this part right here. You see that? And I would be like, man, that looks like electricity, It's like fractals and electricity because you get closer and closer. But I always thought of that stuff, Always. Let's go back here. So when I look at this structure here, and this is called the Needles District. Okay. I'll just leave it here for a sec because probably people want to look at something particular. I mean, there's just so much. There's so much here. I'll leave it right here. Right here. I don't know where to leave it. There's so many money shots here. Here, let me do this. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Yeah, I'll just switch it up here. So, I mean, how is water doing this? Because these are kind of like the same structures within the Grand Canyon. You know what I mean? But how is water doing this? Because when you look at the surrounding areas, it doesn't make sense. Look at the plateaus right here. Where's the water rushing to and from? The water must have come from this way and gone this way, right? I mean, we see this one river in there. I mean, like I said, this is what I'm saying. There's way too much to show right now, and I'm really glad. I'm excited to get these live streams going. Look at this. It's unbelievable. And I urge you to go get Google Earth and just take your time when you come here. And it's within, like... This is going to take a lot of videos, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I don't even know how to do this properly. Like, I know I'm starting in one area to go to the next, but, like, wow. This, you know what these remind me of? Those Halloween candies. I forget what they're called. Something cones or sugar cones, honey cones. Someone remember? You know what I'm talking about? Corn. Oh, it's got the word corn in it. But yeah, that's what this looks like. And you got all these amazing paths in here. Look at this. Let's look at some pictures. I cannot wait to come here and hike through that. I am doing this hike. Look at this view. That is great. And I still don't know what the main features are here. Like, this place is just too much. Like, this is one video. There's like, wait till you see the rest. I couldn't study it all. Like, I'm so glad. I can't wait to do this with you guys. I mean, whoa. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Hold on here. It just puts me in the other side of the world sometimes. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Yeah, what's up with that? Yeah. Alright, let's go back. Alright, so that's Needles, okay? The Needles District. Let's take a look at some of these arches. There's a lot of arches here. What you're going to find in this whole area, okay, this whole area. Sorry for all the zooming in, zooming out. This whole area, which is basically this, that we're going to be going through in the next 4 or 5 videos, is that there's a lot of exposed sandstone on the surface. Like, all this agriculture got ripped away from this rock, and this is what we're left with. But this rock here is soft rock, soft sandstone, and as the water is rushing away, and that's why I don't deny the water thing. I do giggle at it as a lone theory. I giggle at that theory, but I do believe there was water involved, but along with another thing. But this rock here is very easy to, deteriorate, and it creates all these arches, and that's why we have all these arches now all over the place. So let's take a look at a couple of the arches here. Some of them we can clearly see on Google Earth. Like, look right there. Right here, you see that? How cool is that? How cool is that? Here, I'm gonna leave it right there for a second. Oh, well, let me go down. Hold on, hold on. Look at that. I'm going to leave it right there just for a moment. Now, Old Earth, and I'm going to repeat this in my Arches National Park video that I got coming out right after this. Old Earth, we had a handful of arches, and I pretty much knew what they all looked like. I don't remember the names, and it's killing me that I don't remember the names. But this is not one of them. There was a handful. When I mean a handful of arches, I mean there was probably like 5 or 10 that are really known about, and they weren't congested together like the way we're seeing it. So there's one arch. You see that still right there? Look how beautiful that is. Look at that. Some of them are you can see through, and that's called Castle Arch. Some of them are viewable on Google Earth, like right here that I'm showing you. Look at the rock structure. Look at this. Like, oh man, I can just imagine just sitting there. Wow. Okay, Google, let me free. It does that. It sticks me to the wall sometimes. Let me turn around here. Now I'm on ground. Look at this. Wow. Could you imagine being down there? Wow. And I gotta get here quick, because I have a feeling like this is just gonna keep. I have a feeling this is healing we're seeing. The Earth version of healing. Oh yeah, we're looking for a Kilroy double arch. Whoops. Oh, you can see it, yeah. Arch. Look, yeah, right there. Boom. And then boom. Double arch. But you're going to notice that every video I do, there's going to be arches. They're all over this place. Boom. That's cool. Oh, yeah, down here as well. But do you guys remember that? I'll try and write down a poll. I'll try and remember a poll question. Poll. Arches. How many? How many? Look at this, man. But as the water's pulling away and this sandstone, it's just ripping it apart, and this is what it's left with, you know. Along with another ingredient, teapot. That's cool. Oh, you see, this is... I didn't know this was here. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I need to mark this properly, but first I gotta check. Now, what I've been doing as well is marking all the ruins I come across, and that's another video. That's part of my native culture video. They're not my people. Like, I'm not from Navajo or Hopi. I'm from Canada, Upper Canada. I'm Cree, but my peeps, our peeps are all cut from the same cloth. So yeah, I just gotta document this. Just one moment, please. I forget what I was using. Hold on here. I didn't mean to come across. Well, I did, but I didn't want to really waste the time doing this right now. But I got to, because I will not remember this later. House, yes. This is really cool. I'm coming across a lot of these, and they're all over the place. Here, I'll just give you an example. If you look over here on the left-hand side, whoops. I've got a file called Ruins. Right here. Boom. These two. These are all ruins. I found them. These are all new. Well, majority of them are all new. And I was speaking on that in my little Colorado video. And I'm looking, I have to add another one there. Hold on. Where'd it go? Sorry for all the dead air, but that's how quiet this could get. Researching. I usually have a documentary going or some kind of music in the background when I'm doing this. But yeah, that's that. Oh, turn off the wrong one. Turn arches back on. You know what? I'll turn everything on. Alright. So that's that part of Canyonlands. Let's move to the next part. We spent 15 minutes there. And we're going to be spending a lot more time in this place. Believe you me. I'll just check out some of the surrounding areas. I have not been able to look at this area here, though there isn't much to go on. There's not much photos, and like I said, man, I just came across all of this. You're going to be seeing a lot of this type of structure. You see, they call these fins. Okay, we're going to be seeing a lot of that. Rightfully named too. Look at that. That's pretty cool. This is called the Fins East. I just never heard of any structure called the Fins. Okay. Ernie's. What's this? There's a picture. Yeah, another arch. The wall campground. Man, that's an amazing view. Look at that. So when I experience these types of structures right here, you'll see that I've only been able to relate that to like Monument Valley. That's it. That is it. Not Canyonland. And first off, we didn't even talk about the name of this place. Canyonland? Have you heard of Canyonland before? So I keep biting my tongue. I keep trying to say, or I keep stopping myself from saying Candyland. I'm like, Candyland. No, but look at these tears. Yeah, so right beside Needles District right here are these tears. They look like tiger stripes, or, you know. Yeah, let's just go to this area since we're here. No, you know what? I'm going to save that for live stream. There's really cool stuff in there. Yeah, so here, let me mark this off as we go along. Okay, we did the needles. Alright. Canyonlands NP. Look at this shot right here. Boom. That's gorgeous. Now, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to save that for live stream. Colorado, Devil's Lane. Sorry, I should have thought of this before. Let's go to the maze. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull up some. I have to pull up a video for this. But right here we've got the pictographs, and I'm gonna be covering this. It's getting its whole video on its own. Like I said, the ruins and the pictographs and petroglyphs. There are so many of them all over the place. This is the chocolate drops. Again, like, I just don't get it. Monument Valley, that's it. And Monument Valley was a very vast, bare, open place. It wasn't a maze. Alright, so here, let me pull up Google Earth here for a second. Look at that, 1441. Oh, where'd it go? Okay, so the maze. Canyonlands. This is my first time looking this up, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, we're gonna do this together. I just did not have the time to thoroughly go through everything thoroughly. So, and look at that, the first the maze, boom. The chocolate drops. Amazing. Just amazing. Look at that. The maze is the least accessible district of Canyonlands. Due to the district's remoteness, and the difficulty of roads and trails, travel to the maze requires more time. Visitors must be prepared to self-sufficiently. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. Yeah. Visitors must be prepared for self-sufficiency and the proper equipment or gear for self-rescue. Rarely do visitors spend less than 3 days in the maze. and the area can easily absorb a weekend-long trip. The Orange Cliffs unit of Glen Canyon National Recreational Area shares Canyonlands' western boundary and is administered under the same backcountry managed, planned, and permit reservation system. While some regulations differ, the information here should assist Orange Cliffs visitors in planning trips. Okay, so I was looking for different types of information on this. But, I mean, we're just going to cover it lightly here, more in the live stream. But that was good enough information right there for now. Very inaccessible. Let's take a look at it as a whole. Oh, cool. Chocolate drops. That's really cool. I mean, postcards. Just never seen them of this place before. Okay, that's cool. So they got them over here as well. I wish the 3D would kick in there. They don't have that set up for this yet. Yeah. But this whole ridge houses those chocolate drops types of structures. That is cool. So yeah, as you can see, you could only get in there. You can see there's a ridge all the way around, and you'd probably have to get in there through here. Anyway, this is what I'm doing. I'm planning a trip to this place. I've already decided this. I'm going somewhere down here. We're going to be looking into this. I probably will avoid the maze after hearing that. That sounds very deterring. Gobble up my long weekend, no thanks. Let's take a look at some, let's take a look here. Oh, we already did that one, I believe. Oh, cool. Pete's. Showing some consistency here. Alright, let's get out of the maze. That's the maze. Now, here's a river I want to talk about quickly. We got 10 more minutes here. 10 or 15. Now, I'll back up here. Change the color for a sec. Make it more visible. So what we've got here, boom, 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 is the Colorado River. Right there. Okay. That right there's the Colorado River, give or take. Well, there's this new river. I feel it's new. Okay? Just never heard of it before. But again, I've never been up into Utah. I never did any thorough searching. So I'm going to need thorough researching. So I need you guys. I'm going to need your guys' help. From the old world. Because right here, now we've got... Let me change the color of this to green. Now we've got a new river that I claim is new right here. Coming in from Wyoming, I think. Wyoming. And it meets up with the Colorado River. And that's it. And I'm going to tell you why I feel this is brand new. The structure of the Colorado River that runs through Canyonlands is just beautiful. It's going right through the ground, right through the sandstone. Where do we go? Over here. Let's take a look. So we're going to enter it here. But it itself remains a canyon for a very long time, you know? And yeah, I mean, look at this view. Thank God I found this, because I lost this marker here and I wanted to find it again. Look at this view. Come on. Look at this. This is the Colorado River. Now, I don't expect everybody to relate, because a lot of us haven't gone backpacking or taken interest into these types of structures, so a lot of us are just going to be left wandering. But you don't have to come here. Just think about, have you seen any types of documentaries? Like, this does look like a canyon, of course, but look at that thin pink layer there. That's cool. I've never seen that. That is really cool. But look at this. This is amazing. I love little plants like that. That's so beautiful. Yes. This is an amazing view. Okay. This isn't in Canyonlands. It's right outside Canyonlands. It should be. I don't know why it's not. But, yeah. It's Colorado River. Here's Utah. Here's Lake Powell. Here's Page. Here's the Glen Canyon Dam. This is where I went for the boat ride. And then you just follow it up. Sorry. I just keep assuming you guys know what I'm seeing. You follow it up. Boom, right here. Then you go north. Right? So let's do that. Zoom in. Get this great money shot. This is incredible. Let me clear my throat. Yeah, there it is. I just have never seen this before, ever. Never this view. There we go. Let's do this. Let's go into the Colorado River. It creates another canyon right here, which I've never heard of. Follow it. I'll just zoom out now because you guys get the point what I'm trying to do. But you can see the canyon. Just keeps following. Goes right in. This is where it gets beautiful. Look at this. Look at that. I've only seen canyon walls like this in the Grand Canyon. Okay. Look at this. And there's the Green River right there coming in from the northwest. Look at that. Here, let's click on this picture right here. I mean, look at that. How does water do that on its own? Wow. I hear him. So they both split. One comes in from the northwest. The other one's heading back out towards Colorado. But the the Green River, which is right here, which I've never heard of, by the way, the Green River. Sorry, it's right there. So we'll follow it, and it's creating its own canyon. Like it's already done it. It's branching off, or something's coming into it. We'll look into that some more. But it's doing the same thing as the Colorado River, but going the other way. And all these amazing views. And like I said, I gotta go through this quickly because I could be here for 3 hours doing this. That's what the live streams are for. And the live streams are gonna go through them more thoroughly, you know. But all these beautiful horseshoe canyons now, they're all over the place. So we just did the Needles right here. This is beautiful. Let's take another look. Look at these walls. Here, I want to show you one place in Needles. It's called the Cathedral. Yeah, this place right here. It's just an open, vast spot. Is it? Where'd it go? Oh yeah, this round open spot right here. Look at these walls, man. It's too much to go through. Look at these walls. And then they got walls down there. Doing the same thing. And you could go anywhere and do this. So that's Needles District. And you can see it feathering off here. Turning into fins right here. Turning into these tiger stripes. Right? That are hugging the Colorado River. Right here. This is the Green River now that we just talked about. It's creating its own canyons. But when you look around. Look at the structures all around. They got the same thing happening here. They're telling us water did this. Here's Upheaval Dome. We're going to be covering that. That's inside Canyonlands. We're going to be covering that in the live stream, so stay tuned for that. We're going to be covering this numerous times. I'll be making a couple videos on it. But I'm just gonna finish up here because those were here's the last main attraction. We're gonna finish it off here. This is perfect. What perfect timing. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. And more on this blue spot. You're gonna love. Hey, I said the Earth is healing right there. We're gonna talk more about that blue stuff. Or I urge you guys to look into it and tell me about the blue stuff. Oh, the good old blue stuff is back. All right, let's finish the video off here. Look, here's Mesa. This is the main attraction. Well, it's one of the main attractions. This is Mesa Arch. It's easily accessible from the road. This is one of the most easily accessible main attraction points. It draws a lot of people. They come here. What's special about this point is that, hold on, it has this massive arch. Look at that. Boom. Look at this. I've never seen this. A postcard, hello. You know what I mean? I'll always say that. Look at Mr. Happy here. I'd be happy too if I was standing there taking pictures, getting paid for it. Actually, I kind of am. Hey, listen. I wanted to show a different photo here. Oh yeah, so that's Mesa Arch. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? Oh yeah. And just north or just south of it, okay? You can take the road. So here's what you do. You come in your car, right? You come in this way. You're like, la, la, la. You're like, hey, stop. Mesa Arch. Get in there. You walk. Get your picture. Get back in your car. Go back down that way, right? And then you come to like probably one of the most scenic viewpoints in the world. I kid you not. I don't even know how this can be topped other than jumping out of a plane. But that's where we were just from. The arch is over there, Mesa Arch. Now, there's La Salle Mountain Range. We're going to talk about that a lot. But look at this. Look at this. This place here is called the Island in the Sky. For good reason. Take a look at this. You can see the whole Canyonland, the whole district, areas that we're going to look at other videos. It's vast. This is the only spot you can do this in. And you can do it on the other side over here, but it's not accessible. But down here, so what, look, here, watch this. There, right here, that's the Needles District. How cool is that? And right down here's the Devil's Lane. We're going to be doing that in the live stream. But you see all the canyons between here and the Devil's and the Needles District, right where all those other cool canyon walls were. And then down here, this is amazing. From right where this camera is taking this picture to the lowest part of this canyon is 1,100 feet down. That's the height of the World Trade Center. Well, one of them. Could you imagine that? You could see that from here to down there. Oh my lord. And then all the other canyons all over it. But look at this. Money shot. I've never seen this before. I have been all over the Red Canyon District, the desert. I love Arizona. I love Utah now. I've always loved it. I just didn't research it. I wish I did, but... Well, I mean, I did. I've gone up to it a couple times, and the reason why I never stuck with Utah, let me close the video off with this, is because Utah used to look like this right here. The whole Utah, right here. There's just salt rock and then some rigidy mountains. It was all the way here, and then we were getting places like Zion Park. Like, it looked like this right here. This whole area, that's what all of this used to look like. But now we've got all of these amazing features and ladies and gentlemen, this is Canyonlands National Park. This is your new Earth. So, as I stated in the prelude, and you know, I'm gonna be covering the other half of this video and just covering more. This is it, man. This is our new world. This is our new Earth. This is Canyonlands National Park. As you can see from all the pins, this is a vast area that's brand new. This whole area used to be like this right here. Just small mountain ridges, very plain ground, dirt, I don't know, salt. Like this is a dry bed. Oh my god, the Great Salt Lake. I always have trouble saying that. Always, for as long as I can remember, Google Earth has been around. The Great Salt Lake. It was just all over the place, all over Utah. But now we've got this red rock all over the place. All right, so lots of videos coming out covering this whole area. Thank you very much, everybody. And be covering the other half in live stream, like I said. I'm gonna be doing that with all my other videos. I'm gonna be covering half of the topics, and then the other half in this video, then the other half in live stream. So stay tuned for that. I am repeating myself. Having lots of fun. I'm having lots of fun. Yeah. Thank you very much. And that's it. Sorry, I just didn't know how to close this. I was like so structured on just kicking off the series and making sure that all the videos are done that I didn't have a closing, but I don't need one. I've got one here for you right now. I love you, love yourself, and love your neighbor. Stay tuned for the live stream coming up next. This week or next week. They're always Tuesdays and Thursdays in the morning, alright? I love you guys so very much. Lone Eagle 112358. Peace.